Vishu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttama Shloke Bhakti Bhavati Neshtaki Om Agyana Timirindasya Gyananjana Shalakya Chakshurun Malitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Caitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadandikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatan Vetam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirviseshasha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Panchakalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhaevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam. We are on Canto 3, chapter 21, text 19, where Kardama Muni is speaking to the Lord. Eka swayam sanjagata sishrikshaya dvitiya yatman adiyogamayaya srajasi adha pasi punargrashishyase yathornanabhir bhagavan swashakti vihihi. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. My dear Lord, you alone create the universes. O personality of Godhead, desiring to create these universes, you create them, maintain them, and again wind them up by your own energies, which are under the control of your second energy called Yoga Maya. Just as a spider creates a cobweb by its own energy and again winds it up. So in this verse, two important points nullify the impersonalist theory that everything is God. Here Kardama says, O personality of Godhead, you are alone, but you have various energies. So God is one, but we make a mistake of thinking that he does not have any energy or any potency. But he is the supreme person. And so he has unlimited potencies, unlimited energies. He's God. God, inconceivable, right? For us, inconceivable. Can't conceive him. So he has all these different kind of energies that just simply by his will, he just wills, and from his pores of the body, millions of universes are coming out. We can't do that, by our will, just sitting there and we just desire something happen. Can't. Sure, the mystic yogis, they get some perfection, but to get that, they have to do so much practice of yoga to get that siddhi, that they can bring something from very far away and show us in front of us. But Krishna, he does not have to undergo any yogic process or anything. He has these energies which are under his control. His control. So the example of the spider is very significant also. The spider is an individual living entity, and by its energy, it creates a cobweb and plays on it. And whenever it likes, it winds up the cobweb, thus ending the play. When the cobweb is manufactured by the saliva of the spider does not become impersonal. Similarly, the creation and manifestation of the material or spiritual energy does not render the creator impersonal. Here, the very prayer suggests that God is sentient and can hear the prayers and fulfill the desires of the devotee. Therefore, he is Satchid Ananda Vigraha, the form of bliss, knowledge, and eternity. So the example is given for spider. With his saliva, he makes the cobweb. The cobweb is not there, but with his own saliva, he's making it. So the web is also there and the spider is also there. It's not that the spider has become the web and the spider does not exist anymore. No, both are there. And when the spider wants, he just winds up the whole cobweb again. He just winds it down. And so this is how the Lord is to give us a small idea, because how can we begin to get the idea of the spiritual with our material mind? So that's why these examples are given to us. And God listens to our prayers, right? We always say, oh, we experience Krishna. He listens to my prayers. I had this desire. He fulfilled my desire. I can see he's fulfilling all my desires. I can feel he's giving me all these things. Yeah, we say that, right? So it means he's a person. He's hearing our prayers. He can hear, so it means he has ears, right? He's fulfilling our desires, so it means he's a person, right? And so the form of the Lord is called Sat Chid Ananda Vigraha, a form of eternal bliss and knowledge. So any comments? Okay. No, then reading on. Nectar Bata Desha Padam Tavepsitam Yanmayaya Nastanushe Bhuta Sukshmam Anugrahayastva Api Yarhimayaya Lasatul Lasya Bhagavan Vilakshitaha. My Lord, although it is not your desire, you manifest this creation of gross and subtle elements just for our sensual satisfaction. Let your causeless mercy be upon us, for you have appeared before us in your eternal form, adorned with a splendid wreath of tulsi leaves. So Kardama Muni is actually seeing the form of the Lord. He's actually seeing it. It's not an imagination. He's not pretending or imagining something. No, he's actually seeing the Lord. It is clearly stated here that the material world is not created by the personal will of the Supreme Lord. It is created by his external energy. Why does he create it? Because the living entities want to enjoy it. So Krishna, he never wants us to leave him, He says, why you want to leave the spiritual world, go to the material world? But we say, no. No, I want to enjoy by myself. Let me see. I want to enjoy by myself. Then he says, okay, then you can't do that in the spiritual world. You do that in the material world. No, I want to control. Okay, you can't do it in the spiritual world. You go to the material world and do it. This material world is not created for those who do not want to enjoy sense gratification, who constantly remain in transcendental loving service, and who are eternally Krishna conscious. For them, the spiritual world is eternally existing and they enjoy that. So in the spiritual world, they are the living entities. They do not have a desire to enjoy the senses or control the material nature. They don't have that desire. So they don't come to this material world. Their desire is to continue to remain in the Vaikuntha atmosphere. So they stay there. For them, okay. Elsewhere in the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is stated that for those who have taken shelter of the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead This material world is useless. Why? Because this material world is full of danger at every step. It is not meant for the devotees, but for living entities who want to lord it over the material energy at their own risk. So Krishna is always telling us, quickly come back, quickly come back. Bhagavatam, Brahmaji says in the 10th canto, 14th chapter, that padam padam yat padam, padam padam yat vipadam natesham, that this material world, there is danger at every step. Padam padam yat vipadam. At every step, there is a danger. We don't understand it, but it is there. It is there. The living entities whose consciousness is fully developed, they can understand it. We are like children, we don't understand, like a child is there, fire is there nearby, child does not understand what's going to happen, even if the fire is there, so what, big deal. But the mother knows, hey, you're going to get burnt, get out of here. So because the mother has a higher understanding. So Krishna is so kind that he allows the sense-enjoying living entities, a separate world created by him. Why? Why does he do? Why? Because we keep insisting, no, I want to enjoy without you. I want to enjoy without you. But he's kind. He's kind. Yet at the same time, he appears in his personal form. He keeps coming. He does not need to, We tell him we want to be separate from him, yet he is as the Paramatma in our heart, in every atom of the universe. You see, he's like a kind, very, very loving father. The child is like, get out of here, I don't want to be with you. Yet from far, the father is looking. So the child can't see, but the father can see the child at every moment. Like that. He stays the Paramatma in our heart. And then he also comes in his personal form. Time and time again, Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, yada yada dharmasya. He comes himself. Just yesterday we were reading in Bhagavad Gita. He comes himself, or he sends his representatives, he sends his representative. Why? To give us this message. What message? Hey, come back home. Don't be here. So the Lord unwillingly creates this material world, but he descends in his personal form, or sends one of his reliable sons, or a servant, or a reliable author, like Vyasadeva, to give instruction. Prabhupada's choice word, reliable. His reliable son or servant. So we can see that Krishna is not just going to send anyone to give us this message. He's going to send one who has already understood this message, who's already on the platform of perfection, So if somebody says, I'm a representative of Krishna, we really have to hear, what is he saying? What is he saying? Is he connecting me to Krishna himself? Is he, where is his knowledge coming from? Yeah. So he himself also gives instructions, also instructs in his speeches of Bhagavad Gita. This propaganda work goes on side by side with the creation to convince the misguided living entities who are rotting in this material world to come back to him and surrender unto him. What? Rotting? I'm not rotting here. I'm enjoying. Why do you say I'm rotting? I'm so powerful. I have a nice network. I have a nice situation going on here. But we don't understand that nice situation can be taken away from us at any moment, and then we are in another body. So the propaganda work, propaganda. What comes to my mind is, when there's elections, the politicians are always having the propaganda. Vote for me, don't vote for the other person, vote for me. But then those votes are for what? To get popularity for these individuals. But Krishna is doing propaganda, or his representatives are doing propaganda. Nothing for them. It's for our benefit. It's for our benefit. That don't be here. Come enjoy with me eternally in the spiritual world. Enjoy as much as you can in the Vaikuntha atmosphere. Therefore, the last instruction of Bhagavad Gita is this: give up all your manufactured engagements in the material world and just surrender unto me. I shall protect you from all sinful reactions. And Krishna is saying, just surrender unto me, surrender unto me. And surrender begins. And he's saying, don't fear. You know, we are very fearful. Oh, no, this will happen. Oh, that will happen. No, what to do? No, he's saying, don't fear, you know, don't fear. Just come to me. And then surrender begins. Lord Chaitanya taught us by hearing about Krishna, by chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. So that begins that's how we surrender, because Krishna 5,000 years ago, he said, oh, I gave the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. I told them surrender to me. But then again, Krishna was noticing, my God, these Kali Yuga people, they're not even knowing what to do with this instruction. They don't know how to surrender. So what to do? Okay, let me come as Lord Chaitanya. Let me come as a devotee. Let me come as a devotee to show the people how to be a devotee, how to surrender to Krishna. Yeah, so he came. It's like when the teacher is writing A, B, C, she holds the hand of the student, right? A, B, C. So it's not that the teacher does not know how to write. No, she knows it. She's teaching the child how to write. That's why Lord Chaitanya came as a devotee, teaching us how to surrender. Surrender, chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, hearing Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. Any comments or questions?
Conversation between Kardama Muni and Lord.
Yes, this is the prayers as Kardama Muni
is offering. Okay, he's offering these prayers to the Lord.
Yeah. Okay. So we can see, you know, that whenever these great personalities, when they see the Lord or when they're addressing the Lord, how they're glorifying the Lord. They understand the position of the Lord. Oh, that you're the creator of this entire world. Everything is moving under your energies. And, you know, they know how to properly glorify the Lord. And that's the reason we are always advised to hear and to pray in the mood of the great devotees, to properly respect the Lord, you know, as per his position. Of course, we tiny living entities, how can we even begin to respect the unlimited, even the greatest? But okay, we do it. The Mahajans have done it. The pure devotees have done like that. Okay, so I just follow it like that.
Okay.
Tam tvanubhuta yoparata kriyartham swamayaya vartita lokatantram namami abhikshanam namaniya pada sarojam alipyasi kama varsham. I continuously offer my respectful obeisances unto your lotus feet, of which it is worthy to take shelter, because you shower all benedictions on the insignificant, to give all living entities detachment from fruitive activity by realizing you have expanded these material worlds by your own energy. So again, Kardama Muni is glorifying the Lord for his causeless mercy. You know, it's the Lord's mercy that he's giving us this facility, the material energy, this material nature. The whole material manifestation is a facility provided to us for two reasons. One, because we have that desire to enjoy separate from him, so that we can able to fulfill this desire. And another, it provides a facility for us to understand who we truly are, to revive our original eternal position. So therefore, everyone, therefore, whether he desires material enjoyment, liberation, or the transcendental loving service of the Lord, should engage himself in offering obeisances unto the Supreme Lord, because the Lord can award everyone his desired benediction. So that's what the Bhagavatam says. Doesn't matter. You have full of material desires. Okay, no problem. Oh, you have no desires? Okay, no problem. Oh, you desire liberation? Okay, no problem. You just worship the Lord. Just offer obeisances to the Lord. What's that? Sarva kama, moksha kama, labha. That's the verses in Bhagavatam. That you have no desires, all the desires, you desire liberation. No problem. No problem. It's one shop stop. We like to go to one place where we can get everything. That's how Krishna is. Don't need to go different places for different things. Just go.
Yeah, that's what Krishna says here, na? Ye yatha mam prapyanti.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
And
everything works by His mercy, right? That's what everything,
everything.
right?
Yeah.
Like, for that, not a blade of grass can, right?
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Yes, not a blade of grass. And so that's the reason these first three cantos of the Bhagavatam are showing us why is it that not a blade of grass moves, or why is it that, and how is it that everything is being created by Krishna's will? Showing us that, oh, everything is coming from Krishna. Everything belongs to him, everything belongs to him. So then that means everything is under his control. So whatever I need, I should just go to him then, because everything is ultimately under his control. So the Lord in Bhagavad Gita, the Lord affirms, Ye yatamam prapadyante. Anyone who desires to be a successful enjoyer in this material world is awarded that benediction by the Lord. Anyone who wants to be liberated from the entanglement of this material world is given liberation by the Lord. And anyone who desires to constantly engage in his service in full Krishna consciousness is awarded that benediction for the Lord, by the Lord. So anything that we want, he fulfills our desires. For material enjoyment, he has prescribed so many ritualistic sacrificial performances in the Vedas. And thus, people may take advantage of those instructions and enjoy material life in higher planets or in a noble aristocratic family. These processes are mentioned in the Vedas, and one can take advantage of them. It is similar that with those who want to be liberated from this material world. So anything you want, Krishna fulfills all our desires. This what material enjoyment, this section, it refers to the Karma Kand section of the Vedas. Do different sacrifices, do different rituals. Why? So it can go to the heavenly planets. Why? So I will enjoy more. I will have better sense enjoyment in the heavenly planets. The tastes are of more variety. The fragrances are of more variety. There's more beauty there. So if I want to enjoy, then Krishna says, okay, you do the Karma Kand section. You can go there. Oh, you want liberation? You want to enter into the Brahma Jyoti? Sure, I can give you that also. You want to become my devotee and be with me eternally in one of the Vaikuntha planets? Welcome. I'm waiting for you for that. I'm anxiously waiting for you. Please come. Unless one is disgusted with the enjoyment of this material world, he cannot aspire for liberation. Liberation is for one who is disgusted with material enjoyment. Liberation is for one who is disgusted with material enjoyment. But we still have so many desires. What to do? I'm not yet disgusted with material enjoyment. I still have a lot of material desires, but yet I want to get out of this material world. Doesn't matter. Lord Chaitanya says, you just chant Hare Krishna. You just chant, everything will happen. You continue hearing Bhagavatam. Vedanta Sutra says, therefore, Athato Brahma Jigyasa, those who have given up the attempt to be happy in this material world can inquire about the absolute truth. For those who want to know the absolute truth, the Vedanta Sutra is available, as is Srimad Bhagavatam, the actual explanation of Vedanta Sutra. So all the Vedas, Vyasadeva, he compiled all the Vedas, Upanishads, so everything. Then he because Vedas are so vast, so he condensed that and gave the Vedanta Sutra. But then Vedanta Sutra, then how will people able to understand the essence of the Vedanta Sutra? So the natural commentary of Vedanta Sutra is Srimad Bhagavatam. So Bhagavatam, by understanding Bhagavatam, by hearing Bhagavatam. So since Bhagavad Gita is also Vedanta Sutra, by understanding Srimad Bhagavatam, Vedanta Sutra or Bhagavad Gita, one can obtain real knowledge. Real knowledge. Then what happens? What happens when one obtains real knowledge? He becomes theoretically one with the Supreme. And when he actually begins the service of Brahman or Krishna consciousness, he's not only liberated, but situated in his spiritual life. So then what happens? Once when gets real knowledge, I am the soul. Aham Brahmasmi. So theoretically, I understand, okay, I'm the soul. So theoretically, I am Brahman. Supreme Lord is Brahman, I am Brahman. But then when I go further in my spiritual journey, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to serve the Supreme Brahman. I'm not the Supreme Brahman. Sure, I'm Brahman. I'm not Supreme Brahman. I'm supposed to serve the Supreme Brahman. Then what happens? That not only I get liberated, but I am situated in my true position, because that is the activity of the soul. I am the soul. So that's the reason. So liberation is already there when we do devotional service. Why? Because, okay, understanding I'm a part and parcel of Krishna, I need to serve him. Similarly, for those who want to lord it over material nature, there are so many departments of material enjoyment, material knowledge, and material science are available. And the Lord provides for persons who want to enjoy them. So we have many departments of material enjoyment, Everything is there in the Vedas. For example, cooking, it's like a whole art, culinary art is there. We can discover more and more recipes, more and more ways to cook, or music. There is. So the conclusion is that one should worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead for any benediction. Anything we want, doesn't matter. Just worship the Supreme Lord. The word Kama Varsham is very significant, for it indicates that he satisfies the desires of anyone who approaches him. Of anyone. He satisfies the desires. But one who sincerely loves Krishna and yet wants material enjoyment is in perplexity. So what happens? One really, really loves Krishna, but has still so many material attachments. What to do? Then Krishna, being very kind toward him, gives him an opportunity to engage in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. And so he gradually forgets the hallucination. So we can see what we have to do is just surrender to Krishna, have the desire. Krishna, I'm yours. And he makes all the arrangements, no matter what is the condition of our heart. Krishna is making the arrangements, He is, like it's given here. Okay, somebody is sincere and yet has many desires. Then what to do? Okay, Krishna is giving him an opportunity to engage in transcendental loving service. What can we do? We just have to desire. Just need to have the desire. And Krishna is our kind parent who fulfills our desire.
Yeah, I feel that last line really relates to me. I want Krishna, but also there is material enjoyment. I think that desire is there. So many desires.
And then Krishna makes the arrangements, Yeah. Desires are many. So what to do? Then we have to take deep shelter of the holy name. When we are chanting, just try to just try to hear the holy name. Just try to hear. Don't fight with anything else. Just try, focus. The mind will go here, there, everywhere the mind is going to go. But just make the sincere effort to hear the holy name.
Mhm.
What happens when we are hearing the holy name? Krishna enters the heart through our ears, and then he cleans our heart. So everything will happen. Don't fight that, oh, I have so many material desires, what to do? And, just take shelter of Krishna. Like, because we use up a lot of our energy fighting with ourselves. Oh, I have this, but I don't want, I shouldn't do this and that. Just call out to Krishna instead.
Yeah, like how that prayer, no? Hari me jaiso taiso tero. However I'm yours.
However, yeah, please
Yeah,
help
Hari
me.
me jaiso taiso tero.
Oh,
Bas,
is it?
that's it.
Okay. Very
Yeah.
good. Very good. So, and then with that shelter that we are trying to take, Krishna will see, oh, this person sincerely wants to come back to me, sincerely wants to get rid of this material enjoyment.
Mhm.
And he makes the arrangements.
Yeah.
He will make
It's like, he's given many packages, what you want. The way it looks like, right? Okay, you want this? Yeah, I'll give you this. You want
packages. Right? I like that. Yes, so true. Yeah, so true. Many packages. Yeah.
Right? You want this? Okay, you want package A, package B, package C.
Yeah.
I'll be fulfilled.
Yeah, so true. So true. So just take shelter of Krishna. My dear Krishna, I have so many desires. Please help me to chant properly. Please help me to chant properly, And he helps us. He is more anxious than us to bring us back. He is anxious to bring us back. We were reading one of the books that we have been, I think, teachings of Queen Kunti. He's anxious, So he will see that, oh, Sneha is anxious to come back to me. Sneha is anxious to have a relationship with me. So he will make the arrangements. So we'll stop here for today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Did anyone else want to add anything? No, then we'll stop here. Thank you. Thank you for listening and joining in. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Premanandi Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you for
Krishna.
sharing your realizations.